Hey everyone, this is Peter with Kerace.net, and in this video we are going to be covering the TouchPal Chinese input method keyboard for the Android operating system. As you can see in front of us, we have a Verizon Samsung Fascinate running Android 2.1, and as with all these videos, we are going to cover the basic features in the first couple of minutes. Then we're going to go into the advanced features in the last part of the video, and you can see the full review of all 12 keyboards on our site www.kerace.net, or if you just want to see the videos, visit our YouTube channel, Kerace.net, to see them all there. So, with that out of the way, let's jump in here. When you first download TouchPal Input from the market, you're going to want to activate it on your Android system. So you go into your settings, go to your language and keyboard, and just scroll down until you find TouchPal and make sure that there's a green check mark next to it. So, with that done, we're going to go into our messaging. And to get to it for the first time, you long press on your compose input and you scroll around, find the keyboard you're trying to activate, and there we go. Okay, so really basic, this is what you're going to start out on. It's a little confusing, but I'll run you through how to get to your, so to get to your regular ABC keyboard, you go to ABC right there, and then this allows you to do your shift functions, which is going to be a blue arrow. Shift caps locks is going to be a blue arrow with a blue dot, as you can see, and then you press it once more to go back to your regular keyboard. Again, you can do long presses on the other keyboard, but not on this keyboard. You can reach your number pad, and what's nice about this number pad is it has the numbers. You can go to your smiley section. You can go to your browser section where you have your standard www.coms, .nets, HTTP, and then you also can eventually scroll up and down. You don't actually have to click on each of those individual ones. So you can scroll up and down for your numbers and everything. Oh, sorry about that. And that's a nice feature about the number keypad on the TouchPal input. So let's go back. One more thing that I can point out, which is actually, I feel, is the best execution of this on the TouchPal keyboard out of all the keyboards that I've viewed, is actually switching keyboards. So as you see, when we swipe to the right, it goes to our BlackBerry style keyboard. Swipe to the right once more, goes to our standard kind of T9 interface, the normal keyboard you'd find on like clamshell phones, all that kind of stuff. Gives some symbols on the side, which is very convenient. And again, a swipe to the right brings us back to the beginning. Swipe to the left, again, it's a circle format for cycling, so you can just keep swiping around in a circle to get back to all the keyboards. So those are the keyboards that are available for TouchPal. Going into, again, holding down letters will get you to this screen where you can then choose if you want to do T or 5, so that's what a hold and press gets you. This little triangle up here, touching it minimizes the menu, and then finally on the bottom you can press this Chinese character to get into your Chinese input mode. Thanks to user Steve, who pointed out that this doesn't actually translate English to Chinese, and how he put it was you sound out the Chinese words in English. Again, I don't speak or read Chinese language, Mandarin or Cantonese, so I can't really give a lot of comments to this, so definitely check with their website on how this works, and you'll get a better idea of the feasibility and the limits of this keyboard. But again, one of the great features about it is that dual input of Chinese and English that you can have at the same time, again, on the TouchPal input method. So that's about it for basic features. Now we're going to jump into our advanced section of the video, so stick around for that if you want. Otherwise, you can head over to Kerace right now in the description of this video to check out the full article, or just click on our YouTube channel on the right to get to the rest of our videos. So let's go into the advanced settings. What's nice is it has a very quick shortcut right there for settings. Again, very nice basic features that come along with TouchPal. You have your key press sound and vibrate on the top. You can enable the button pressing pop-up effect like on an iPhone, so it shows you what button you're pressing. So I'll engage that, or I'll activate that so I can show you how that is. Keyboard layout, again, you can swipe to switch layout, show the function bar. You can choose different layouts in portrait or landscape mode for Chinese and for English. You can also choose a larger keyboard. For the TouchPal input, again, these are going to be your word predictions. You can do that, and it checks its open dictionary for those. Spell check, adaptive input learning, relevant words. So slide on candidates for relevant words like run, running, ran, runs. Another great feature that I haven't seen in a lot of other keyboards. And I'll show you how that works in a second as well. Now let's go back. Language, again, you can set it here, I believe. Yeah, so you have, and I'm going to probably butcher these, so please excuse me. You have Chinese Pinyin, Chinese Biwa, and Chinese Wubi. Wubai, again, sorry, I'm butchering them. So you can set all those there. You can do mixed language inputs, all that kind of good stuff. Update dictionary, import contact names. This is just going to add different words to your dictionary. It's going to add your contact names to your dictionary. For example, if you have a friend that spells Kristen with a K or a C instead of the default dictionary, it can search your contacts list and add all your contacts' names to your dictionary, so it's easier to type. So you can share your settings with your friends. You can go into tutorial, software update, browse all the software that's put out by QTech, and finally get your TouchPal version. So let's go back in to show you those run, running, ran, runs. And I believe, what else did I set up here? Oh, and then to show the pop-up. So let's go back to our keyboard. And as you can see now, as I'm typing, the keys are up there. So again, like the iPhone style. And finally, I believe for the run, yeah, so again, as you can see, it gives you a selection of words that it thinks that you're trying to spell. And then if you click on that word and then hold down, it'll give you alternates. So let's try that again. So for run, we can swipe down on run, we can swipe down on rub, swipe down on rib, swipe down on tin. A very unique feature to the TouchPal input method, and one that I feel is very useful that other keyboards should definitely get on board with, because this could really make you more efficient at typing, and it kind of gives you almost a, not necessarily like a synonym, but again, in certain situations where you don't want to type it out, or maybe you type the wrong there, which I know a lot of people do often, you can just quickly swipe down, change it right there, and you're good to go. So again, that is the TouchPal input keyboard for the Android operating system. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments, or let us know on kerace.net, where the article featuring all 12 keyboards will be. Again, check out our YouTube channel, and thanks for tuning in.